and welcome everybody to Fresh Tip Tuesday. I'm Corinne Brown, the Fresh Expert, and I am so glad to have you here with me. Make sure you set your alarm that you join me here every Tuesday at 12 noon for Fresh Tip Tuesday. We do stream live on Facebook on the Fresh Expert page as well as on YouTube. So make sure you're following the Fresh Expert on all social media. Well, today is Taco Tuesday. Hello, so much fun. So I want to kind of ask you guys all of a question, okay? Let's see if you guys know this one. Does anyone know why it's called Taco Tuesday? Any of you? If you do, please be sure to put in the comments to chat. See, I don't know about your family, but Taco Tuesday is kind of like a staple in my family. Is it in yours? Where it kind of helps us with our meal prep and our routines for us knowing what we're going to be having that week. It helps me with grocery shopping. I mean, planning out your meals seriously is one of those time-friendly balance acts. As a single mom, I know meal prep and planning is so important so that I can get through my week. So if you do Taco Tuesday too, make sure you let me know. But I was kind of curious. We love Taco Tuesday because we love all things tacos. But where did Taco Tuesday come from? So I actually researched it and I found that Taco Tuesday actually started in October of 1933. Did you know that? It hasn't even been around for a full century. Taco Tuesday is kind of one of those newer things. And it was created because the White Star Cafe had a week-long campaign that offered Mexican tacos on Tuesday. Did you know that? I think it's kind of cool. So then that made me wonder, okay, so Taco Tuesday came from this diner offering it, but where did taco come from? Have any of you guys ever wondered where did taco come from? Okay, well, I did. And guess what? I researched that too. And I put it up here so that way you guys can see. So Mexican silver miners, okay, in the 18th century, used to wrap gunpowder in little paper, which is where taquito came from. And they inserted it into the rocks before detonation. And so because of the whole act of taking the paper, wrapping it up and putting it in the little places like folding like a taquito, it led to the term taco, because that portable street food is what was known as miners' tacos, because that's what the miners ate. So they would wrap up their food as taquito style or taco style. Did you guys learn something new? Go ahead and comment. Let me know who you are and where you are from. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. And please make sure that if you are watching, that you have gone and given StreamYard permission so that I can share your comments, because I love sharing your comments here with us. Okay, so let's jump right in, because today we are making Crunchwrap Supremes. I don't know if you saw my little ad beforehand, but I was really excited about this because I don't do a lot of fast food. I try and eat fresh. I try and eat at home. But my one guilty pleasure when I do fast food is typically Taco Bell, because typically it's cheap and you can't go wrong with the taco. But my favorite one that they have is the Crunchwrap Supreme. Well, now we can do it at home and you can make it with your own twist. So with further delay, we're going to jump right in. Please do comment and let me know, though, if you do Taco Tuesday at your own home. Okay, so the first thing that we need in order to do a Crunchwrap is what? You need beef or beans, but you need your protein. So there are a couple different ways you can do beef. Now, the recipe I'm going to be sharing with you guys actually says to use your MicroPro Grill to go ahead and cook your beef in, which is a great way to do it. It only takes less than 5 minutes. It really grills it and cooks it, and it's easy to wipe out and clean. But I wanted to show you guys another product just because of the aha of the grease and meat that's in beef when you buy it, and how you can save money by buying the 73% instead of the 90%. You're intrigued, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay, so what we used, or I used to cook our taco meat today, is Tupperware's Stack Cooker. I love the Stack Cooker. I call it Rachel Ray the Tupperware way, because you can actually do a 3-course meal in the microwave using your Stack Cooker. At my home parties, we do a chocolate lava cake in 8 minutes that erupts with chocolate fudge frosting. Okay, but that has nothing to do with the Crunchwrap or meat. So I'm going to show you what I did with this one. I took 1 pound of ground beef, and I did go ahead and season it with cumin. I used cayenne pepper, though you can use chili pepper, and paprika. And we took that beef and we put it in a ring on top of the colander insert. So there's a couple different sizes that you have. We have the one that's just the 1 3/4 cup, but there's also one with little lines across the bottom that makes it like a colander insert. Okay. And when you do the colander insert, it allows all your beef literally to drain. In fact, let me switch over to the food cam here and I'm going to show you guys what this looks like because it's so cool to see it when it's up front. Do y'all see this? Look at this right here. All of this is nicely cooked. So I did a ring inside of the stack cooker. Okay, so I mixed up my meat, added my seasonings, and then I did a ring of the meat. And then you cook it at 6 minutes a pound. So literally 6 minutes in the microwave is all it took to cook. And then I want you to see here, look at this. This is all the grease and fat and grossness. Like how yucky is that? Do you see this? Yuck. See, Tina says on there, she knows it's the stack cooker. But it's gross. So this is why you can actually get away with getting the 73%. So you get a pound of meat for $4. Inexpensive dinner. Great for meal prep. Great for planning. And look at all that. So then you're going to take your beef, if you're going to be using the beef today, and you're just going to break it up. Okay. And look at it. It's like almost as lean as chicken and stuff. Like it's such a great way to save money, get the stuff that you need nice and seasoned. Now you could take this and put it in that supersonic chopper that I love, and it will actually make it fine all the way through, just like Taco Bell meat, but no pink slime. So you're happy and you're good. All right, so that's all the beef. We're going to put that aside, but this is what the beef you'll be using for the crunch wrap if you choose to put beef in it. I'm actually going to show you another way. We're going to use this tonight at Taco Tuesday because the kids will eat that. Okay, but we got our beef. Now, I'll switch over here because while we have our food cam up, the other thing that we need, here, I'll switch back to here. Let me switch it so y'all can see, is cheese. Now, I don't buy shredded cheese. Do any of you guys know why I do not buy shredded cheese? Go ahead and put in the comments if you know why I don't buy shredded cheese. What I do buy is my beautiful blocks of cheese, and I grate it myself using Tupperware's Great Master Shredder. This is amazing. So it's got the master base as part of the master system, and then you add on the grater attachment. We're going to decide, do we want wide or do we want fine? I'm going to go with fine for the fine cheese, and we're going to put that in there, and we're going to take our little end. I'm going to do it right here so you guys can see, and then you just twist it right into place like that. And then we're going to stick it right here underneath our food cam. Let's switch that back so you guys can see. Okay. Oh, I forgot my hopper. And we're going to put this right under here like that. Lock it in place. Slide it over. Lock it in place. And then we're going to add our cheese to go right in there. Now, I left my hopper over there, so I'm going to go grab the hopper. And while I grab the hopper, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and take a second to write down this recipe that we are making. So go ahead and write this recipe down and screenshot it. Okay, did y'all get the recipe written down? Excellent. Okay, so I've got my hopper. See, I had to get my little top piece. And I'm going to put that right here in the top. And then you guys are going to see. Look at that cheese coming out. Do y'all see how fast that comes out? Is that not just amazing and fantastic and like everything else all at once? Because we got to get our cheese, please. So we're going to do some Monterey Jack cheese. And we can actually do literally this whole block, which is 2 pounds of cheese, in 60 seconds. The great thing about it, if you didn't comment yet, I know you're getting there, is why we want to grate our own cheese is there's no preservatives. You know all that yucky preservatives that can be mixed in your cheese, the sawdust type stuff that's anti-caking agents that are not real and natural. And you know we like things fresh. I mean, isn't that beautiful? This will melt better. It'll look better. It'll taste better. It's better for you. And you actually save more money when you grate it yourself because you buy the big block when it's on sale and go ahead and grate it up. Now, if you do want to grate a bunch up, but you don't need it all at once, then take your fresh grated cheese and toss it in some cornstarch, about a teaspoon of cornstarch for about 2 pounds. depending on how much you want it, but shake it all up. And when you shake it all up, you can then put it in your Tupperware Freeze Smart containers and store them and actually freeze it for later if you know you're thinking long-term ahead, or store it in the fridge if you're worried about it caking together. Typically, it won't cake together like in clumps in the fridge unless you like compact it and push it down. So really, you only need the cornstarch if you're going to be wanting it to separate for in the freezer, but you could use it for both if you choose, and it doesn't add any extra. All right, how many of you guys love this grater? Is that not fantastic? All right, so then we also want to make sure we grate up some cheddar cheese too. I only want Monterey Jack in my crunch wraps today, so I'm only going to be putting the regular cheese. But what I do want you to see is that I'm going to be using my Tupperware Season Serve here. I'm going to put this right here so you guys can see how, can you see it there? Look at that. All of the stuff. All right, let's switch it back because I like seeing you this way better. But do y'all see the Season Serve? And so this is great for Taco Tuesday because I can have my lettuce, my tomatoes, my nacho cheese we're going to use in a second. I've got my tostadas, and now I've got my cheese right here. Oops, as I make a mess all over my table. But then you can see I've got all this. So when it's time for dinner tonight too, the Season Serve is fantastic as a great way to have everything out for Taco Tuesday. But I also love it for meal prep. So if you meal prep, use your serving center as a way to have everything around and close to you. All right, so we've got our cheese, right? We've got our beef. Now what we need is to talk about what we're going to use for our tortillas, okay? So the recipe, if you saw, if you screenshot it, it actually says to take your large tortillas, then to take your tostada, and I'm going to switch this over here, where it says take your tostada, put it on top, and cut it out so that you have a smaller piece the size of the tostada. And if you'll see here, let's switch it for y'all so you can see. We've got the large tortilla tostada. So theoretically, I should take my knife and I should cut around here to get some smaller pieces the size of the tostada so that our crunch wrap folds over correctly. However, we have, is it upside down? Carb Smart, because I'm doing all mine Carb Smart. Here we go. There we go. There we go. Now y'all can see it. But this is the street taco size. So make sure you go and get the street taco size because then you don't have to worry about extra wasted. See how like it's the exact same size there? I don't have to cut it out. It saves me tons of time and it's just better. So that's what matters. All right, so now we're going to start assembling. So because I am doing beans for mine, because I'm a little bit of a vegetarian, if y'all didn't know, we've got our organic or Nature's Promise. I'm actually taking the beans because refried beans are already cooked in the can. You could take them up and heat them up, but since we're going to be cooking this in the MicroPro Grill, we don't need to heat up the beans first. You could do refried black beans, you could do loose black beans, you could do jackfruit, or you have your beef, again, the beef, that you could add as well. All right, once you add that, then we're going to add the nacho cheese. Now, I did just buy a simple can. This is not healthy at all, of gourmet nacho cheese, okay? So again, it's not healthy, but it's really good. So that's there too. So we're going to grab that over here from our serving center. Seriously, it makes things so much easier just to have it right on there. Smooth that out. Do you like a lot of cheese? Put a lot of cheese, okay? Make yourself happy. Then you're going to put your tostada. Then we're going to take some sour cream. If you have the Tupperware Squeeze-It bottles, honestly, that would be better. I just couldn't find mine this morning, so I used my spoon. So you're going to add that. Then we're going to add our lettuce. Okay. We've got some chopped tomatoes. Put those there. And then we've got the cheese. Yum, that we want to add on there too. Now, if you want to add avocado in here, this is when you can add avocado, okay? So many great things that you can add to it. Just make sure it's centered. Then you're going to take your street taco cover and you're going to put it there, and then we're going to fold over. One, kind of like you're like an accordion. Just slowly just fold, and you'll hold it in place. So that other little shell you can see just helps to make sure that you fill in all of the little pieces. And then it goes like this. Oh, wait, I need to do it this way. This way, and then come here. Fold right. Okay. It didn't want to fold right, but that's okay. All right, so once we've got that, let me move this out of the way here. Then we're going to hold it down, and we're going to put it right upside down in our Tupperware MicroPro Grill, okay? Then you're going to take the top part, and you're going to put this in as a susceptor going straight down in grill position. And then we're going to put this in the microwave for 3 minutes, flip it, and do 3 minutes more. And so while we are waiting to put this in the microwave, I wanted to share with you guys a little video so you can learn more about the MicroPro Grill. So let's kind of jump on over here and let's share this with you. Oh, I had the sound off. Was that not awesome? How many of you guys have a MicroPro Grill? If not, you know you want one, don't you? Because it's pretty awesome, like really, really awesome. And I'm loving it too. So let me go ahead now and re-show you what it's going to look like when you're done. So we've got our MicroPro Grill. Again, it's metal encapsulated in plastic. Yes, this, oh, that didn't help, did it? Metal encapsulated in plastic, so you're able to make grilled food and all kinds of great stuff in your microwave. The chicken breast, grilled cheese sandwiches, just like you saw on that amazing video. But here you can see, okay, we've got our MicroPro Grill. I did it for 3 minutes, and I went ahead and flipped it over and did it for 3 more. And so now you can see the way it's shining. I don't like the light. There you go. See that? So you see the brown? Like, look at that brown. There you go. Look at that brown. Oh, it's hot on my hands. Hot on my hand. Now, if you want a little more brown a little bit more, but I just was so excited. I wanted to show you guys what this looks like. So again, it's 3 minutes on one side, then you flip it over 3 minutes on the other. And then we're going to put this right here and just cut this in half. And do you see this, y'all? Look at this. That is some good stuff. Now, the longer you let it sit, you are going to lose the crunch of the actual crunch wrap. But, that's some good stuff. So here's the thing for all of you too, is that if you want it even spicier, have some hot sauce. Put some hot sauce on it. Get the kids involved. Have them assemble their own, and then you put them in the microwave. I have 2 MicroPro Grills because I love them so much. So I can easily cycle and rotate. But if not, it just gives you more chance to have conversations. Because the reality is this, all of my fresh friends, the best secret ingredient you can put in your food is love. And the best way to put love into your food is by conversation while you're cooking. I love cooking with my girls in the kitchen just so I can have those conversations to know about their day and just talk. I mean, it's such a great life skill to be able to carry on conversations and to be able to prepare food. So to me, the kitchen is where the heart is, and love is our secret ingredient that we can make. And think how much money you save too. I mean, you save so much money when you make stuff your own, and it's just so yummy and so good. So that's the MicroPro Grill and our Crunch Wrap Supremes. If you didn't get a chance to write down the recipe, I'm just going to pull that up for you one more time so you guys can check that out. Again, use the beef if you want, but I just took out the beef and the seasonings, and I used refried beans for me in this case. But again, you can pick and choose which one works best for you. So screenshot that so you have it. Make your Crunch Wrap Supremes at home. Let me know how yours look. Do yours look like this too? Because that's a good looking Crunch Wrap Supreme, isn't it, everyone? I love it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this Fresh Tip Tuesday. If you haven't yet, please make sure that you go check out all of my fresh product picks that you can take advantage of at thefreshexpert.com. Or sorry, switched the wrong one. Make sure you check out my fresh product picks actually at twcorinne.com. Until Wednesday, that's tomorrow, you can still get our modular mate systems and organize your pantry for up to 50% off. And if you really love this serving center that I shared, because I love this is a retail value of $45. But right now, until Wednesday, you can get this with a whole impressions bundle that is over a $200 value. You get the 3-piece impressions bowl set, you get the 4-piece plates, you get the 4-piece cereal bowls, you get the 4-piece set of tumblers with dripless straw seal, and you get the season serve for only $99. So you get over $200 and plus dollars in Tupperware for only $99. One of the items includes right now the season serve container that normally retails for $45. So it's an incredible value. I love this ice cream bar. I use it for craft centers. So many great uses you can use your season serve for. Meal prep is the biggest one. But that's going to be it for today. Make sure you share this with your friends, like and subscribe. It's because of you that my business has thrived for 20 years, and I appreciate every single one of you. So you are the heart of our business. And I'll see you next week on next week's edition of Fresh Tip Tuesday. All right. Bye, guys.